Hello everyone, I'm Mikki Trowbridge and welcome to your practice. Today's practice is going to be all about balance. We'll do some one-legged balance poses, definitely, that's coming, but we're also going to look at balance through the breath, balancing out the ratio, the length of your inhale and your exhale, and then exploring that and trying to maintain that while we move. So that's where we're headed. We're going to get started lying down on our backs. And as you come down onto your back, let's bend the knees, take the feet wide, and let your knees fall in on each other. We call this constructive rest pose. And then instead of doing the CRP, the constructive rest pose arms, let's bring one hand to the belly and one hand to the heart. And do that in such a way that the upper arms and the elbows can rest on the ground. Let's start to blink the eyes to closed. And as you do that, let's take a big inhale, fill up. And open your mouth, let it go. Do that one more time like that. Big inhale. And let it out. From there, let's establish the breath in a steady rhythm. And let's begin to cultivate or create that balance between your in-breath and your out-breath. Inviting today a count to the breath if that feels okay in your brain and in your body. Just starting to count silently to yourself at 1 as you breathe in, counting until you're full of air. And then try to match that count as you breathe out. Again, starting at 1 as you exhale and counting until you're empty. It doesn't matter what that count is. It could be 3, it could be 10. But can you start to settle yourself into a rhythm where the count, the length of your in-breath, and the count and length of your out-breath are the same? This is a really helpful practice for checking in with your breath during your physical practice, also just during your day. Honestly, if you were to push stop on the video and walk away now, you've already done something really great for yourself. So if what you need is to actually just stay here and breathe a little longer, I invite you to pause the video and just be here longer. We're going to start to move though, because it is a limited length class. So let's start to bring your feet to hip width, separate the knees, and we're going to bring the right knee into your chest. Let's reach down and hold on to your shin or your thigh as it feels supportive. And let's take your left leg out to straight. As always in my classes, you're welcome to be still and be here in this shape without movement. But if you want to start to link up this counted breath with your movement, we're going to start to inhale and take your left leg toward the sky. And then exhale, lower that left leg back down toward the ground. And I'm going to encourage you to add that count, whatever your count was back in. Inhaling to that count, lifting the left leg to the sky. Exhaling to that count, lowering the left leg back down to hover just off the ground. Couple rounds here. Trying to find that place within yourself where the movement of your breath, the movement of your body are synced and even and steady, where every inch of movement and every bit of breath is moving at the same speed as all of the others. Let's take one more round here. And as that leg comes down to the ground, you're going to let that left heel find the floor now. Take your right leg out to meet the left, both legs out straight, take both arms up overhead, get super long. Reaching a little longer through the right foot and the right fingertips as you elongate. And then a little longer through the left hand, left heel as you elongate. And then let's keep your right leg where it's at. Bring your left leg in. We'll support the shin or the thigh with your hands. Again, you have the invitation to be here, right here. Or inhale, right leg to the sky. To your count, to your rhythm. And exhale, lower that right foot to hover just off the ground. We'll linger here for a few rounds. Try not to rush or hurry. No destination to get to, nothing to accomplish. Just be here with this inhale and this exhale. Now the count might be something that's really focusing for you, and if that's the case, I invite you to add that in over and over in today's practice. If the count gives you any sense of anxiety at all, then you can just start to let the count go, but return to the sense of a balanced, even breath throughout practice. Let's take one more round here. And as that right heel comes toward the ground this time, we'll let it relax all the way down into the floor. Take your left leg, release it down next to the right. Allow the arms to go up overhead. Big full breath here. And as you inhale the next time, let's bring both knees into your chest. We're going to start to rock up and down your spine and make your way all the way up to a seat. Taking a nice Sukhasana crisscross applesauce seat. And as you get settled there, let's go inhale, arms out and up. Palms joined together overhead, and exhale, hands down into your heart. No surprises, just right back to that rhythm. Let's do 2 more of those. Inhale, reaching. Hands to heart, exhale. One more time, reaching. And hands settle, exhale. Inhale, hands go up. As you exhale, let's take your right hand to the ground beside you. Left arm will reach up and over, and we'll take a breath or two in this side bend. Let that right elbow bend any amount, and just feel the elongation of the left side of your ribs and waist, a little extra space to breathe into. Your gaze can be up, forward, or down. And then we'll inhale back up to center, and exhale to the other side. Left hand to the ground, right arm reaching up and over, as much softening in this left elbow as you'd like. A couple really full breaths into that right rib cage, the right waist. And we'll bring it right back up. 2 hands to the sky. Palms join. And as you exhale, keep the heart lifting skyward as those hands settle down into your heart. We're going to keep the heart lifting. Tip back, recross your legs. Whoop, other leg in front. Inhale, reaching out and up. Maybe the eyes follow the thumbs. Exhale, hands down into your heart. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, hands come in. Feeling that rhythm, feeling that pacing. 1 more time, reaching. And hands to heart. We'll take those hands upward again. As you exhale, right hand to the floor, left arm reaches up and over. Inhale back up to center, finding your rhythm here. Exhale over to the left. Inhale back up. Exhale to the right. Inhale, lifting. Toward the left. Back up to center. Toward the right. And center. Last one here to the left. Back up to center. And hands to heart. From here, we're going to make our way into hands and knees, table pose. And once you're there, we'll move through some cat-cow, that same rhythm and that same tempo between your inhale and exhale. Inhale, belly down, head and heart up, cow pose. Exhale, round your spine, cat. Couple rounds here. Those of you that are counting from time to time, you might add the count back in. Notice the parts you want to rush through. Notice the places you want to linger. And you even everything out. Last round here. We're going to inhale into table, maybe with a slight suggestion of cow. Tuck your toes under, hips up and back, downward facing dog. As you find your down dog, hips high, let's inhale, come up onto the tippy toes, lift your heels, and then exhale, heels drop. Same steady rhythm. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, heels lift. Exhale, heels drop. Let's keep that left heel descending. Start to take your right leg up and back. And with your exhale, we're going to bring the shoulders over the wrists, bring the knee in toward the nose, and then inhale up and back, 3-leg down dog. Let's do that 2 more times. Try to take out all momentum. Let it be the tempo of your exhale as you bring the knee in, the speed and length of your inhale as you kick that leg up. 1 more time. And then we'll step that right foot all the way forward between your hands. Let your left knee come on down to the floor. Inhale, let's bring your hands up, Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Couple breaths here. Feel yourself being supported by your right foot, your left shin, your left knee. And feel that lift and length and energy all the way up through the spine, all the way through the fingertips. Let's float your right hand down to the right thigh. It can be hand or elbow, whatever feels good for your body. Left arm is going to go up and over toward the right into your side bend. Just like we were doing in that seated side bend, feel the space between each of your ribs on that left side. Little added room for breath. And then we'll bring yourself right back up to center. Both hands go toward the ceiling. Maybe look up, maybe press the palms together. And then exhale, hands come down around your front foot. Tuck your back toes under. And let's step your way back into plank. Knees up or down for this first chaturanga. Elbows point straight back as you exhale. All the way to your belly. And take the entire length of your inhale to find the full expression of your cobra or your back bend. Exhale, lower down. Up through plank or table. And downward facing dog. Inhale, lift up onto the tippy toes. Heels go up. Exhale, heels down. 1 more time, lift up and lower. Keep that right heel descending, left foot goes up and back. Exhale, nice and slow with the breath, bring it in. Inhale, up and back, 3-leg down dog. You've got 2 more there, bring it in. And lift. And bring it in. And lift. And then we'll step that foot all the way through between the hands. Bring your back knee down toward the floor. We'll rise up, low lunge. Couple breaths to settle into the shape. To settle back into the rhythm of your breath. Let's inhale here one more time. Get longer through the fingertips. And then left hand or left forearm to your left thigh. Right arm goes up and over into your side bend. Deep, full breaths into that right waist, right rib cage. Inhale back up to center with both hands. We'll look up, maybe press those palms together. And hands come down around your front foot. Again, we'll step to plank. Knees up or down, the full length of your exhale to find chaturanga. The full length of your inhale to find your back bend. And then make your way back, downward facing dog. From your down dog, let's rise up high onto those tippy toes. Look toward your hands. Tippy toe yourself all the way to the front of the mat. Find your forward fold. Soft bend to your knees. Allow the head, the arms, the spine to drape and dangle. And we'll bend the knees a little bit more and roll yourself up inch by inch by inch, all the way to standing. At the top, taking your hands, reaching them skyward. And exhale, hands to your heart. With the pace of your breath, half sun salutations. Inhale, hands go skyward. And exhale, hands come down through center as you fold. Another good opportunity to add that count to your breath back in. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. One more time like that. Inhale, let's reach. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, hands go up, seat goes back, chair pose. Hands can stay skyward if your shoulders are happy with that. If at any point they're tired, you can bring hands to heart instead. We're going to shift into your right foot. As you exhale, let's step your left leg back into your lunge, reach your hands back. Inhale, step forward, right back into chair. Exhale, step back, hands go back. Inhale, step forward, reach up. One more time, stepping back and forward. Let's step into your lunge where we'll stay this time. So once you step back, reach back, get long. When you're ready, shoulders over hips, hands to the sky. Maybe you look up, maybe you press your palms together. Maybe you bring your index fingers to point skyward and tuck and clasp all the other fingers. And then when you're ready, we'll drop your back heel and open up. Warrior two. Inhale, let's straighten the front leg, reach the hands toward the ceiling. Exhale, bend the front knee, lower the arms. Two more there. Again, an opportunity to add that count in if it's helping you find focus and steadiness. We'll keep that front knee bent. The next time you inhale, reverse left hand down, the back leg, right hand goes up. Exhale, both hands down around your front foot, and we'll step back through the vinyasa. You can head straight to downward facing dog if that is a better place for you to spend these breaths. Next time you inhale, let's take your right leg, lift it up and back. Exhale, step the foot forward between your hands. Come on up, crescent lunge. And when you're ready, you found that right foot. We're going to step all the way into that right foot. Bring your left knee up into your heart. Hands can reach down, grab onto shin or thigh. Stand tall, find your steadiness. And if and when you're ready, we'll let that left knee turn out and we'll place the foot on thigh, calf, or ankle for your tree pose. Hands can be at heart, or you can grow branches. Right back into that steady, balanced breath. Last 2 breaths here. You can stay as you are. If you want to challenge your balance a bit in this tree pose, you can add a side bend into it. Left hand on left knee, just barely touching the knee. Right arm reaching up and over toward the left. Final breath. We'll bring ourselves back up to tree. Left knee turns forward, comes back up into the heart, and we'll sit back into chair. Switching onto that left foot now. As you exhale, right leg will step back, hands reach back. Inhale, step into chair, hands go skyward. Exhale, right leg back. Inhale, step forward. One more time. And then we'll step back into your lunge. Staying there. Feel the length from the back heel through the crown of the head. When you're ready, we'll bring shoulders and hands up over the hips. Maybe look up, maybe press the palms together. You can point the index fingers toward the sky, clasping the rest of the fingers. And then we'll drop the back heel, open shoulders, open arms, warrior 2. Inhale to your count. Straight leg in the front, hands go up. Exhale, bend the front knee, lower the arms. 2 more. Steady, balanced movement of air in and out. As you lower the arms this time, we'll keep that front knee bent. Reverse, right hand down the back leg. Left hand sweeps up. And we'll bring your hands down around your front foot. Step back into plank. Head to down dog if you'd like, or with your breath, go through the vinyasa. We'll meet up in downward facing dog. When you're ready, we'll use your inhale to take that left leg up and back. Step the foot forward between your hands. Come on up, crescent lunge. Take a moment to get into that left foot, and when you feel connected and steady, right leg comes up into the chest. Maybe reach down, grab the shin or the thigh. Stand really tall, feel that left outer hip hug in. Feel the steadiness of your breath. When you're ready, right knee goes to the side. We'll place the foot on thigh, calf, or ankle for your tree pose, and either gather your hands at your heart or grow some branches. Even breath in. Even breath out. Last 2 breaths. If you want to add that side bend in, right hand to right thigh, left arm up and over. Bring it back up. Right knee forward and chair pose. Hips heavy, hands high. Big inhale here. Exhale, fold in any way that makes sense for you. Let's make our way back into downward facing dog, vinyasa, or just a simple stroll back to downward facing dog. From your down dog, we'll take your right leg, lift it up and back. Exhale, knee to heart, just like we did earlier. Inhale up and back. We're going to change the pattern a little bit. So instead of knee to heart, let's go knee to right arm as you exhale. Really round your spine. Inhale up and back. Right knee, left upper arm. Up and back. Right foot between your hands. We'll come on up, crescent lunge. Pausing here, finding your feet. We're going to alternate with our breath between here and warrior 3. So hands might stay reaching forward. They might come to your heart. When you're ready, as you inhale, we're going to lean forward, shift onto your right foot, come up warrior 3. Exhale, bend the right knee, dig into your right heel, and step back, crescent lunge. With your even balance breath, we're going to do that 2 more times. Inhaling up into warrior 3. Exhaling back into crescent. It might not be super slow and steady and controlled, but we attempt. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, step back. And you have 3 final breaths, either in crescent or warrior 3, your choice. Wherever you're at, let the breath get steady. If you're up in warrior 3, bend that front knee, bring it back. Let your hands come to the floor. Look forward. Let's step your left foot next to your right. And we're going to bend the knees down into a squat. So you can keep the feet parallel if you'd like, or if it's more comfortable in your body to take the feet wide, toes out, heels in, also an option. Hands on ground in front of you or hands at heart. Whatever feels nice, and just a few breaths here. You're welcome to close the eyes. Right back into that steadiness. Right back into that creation of balance. From here, we're going to make our way back to downward facing dog. You have a few options to do that. You can stroll back to down dog. You can plant your hands and roll through your vinyasa. Those of you that enjoy crow pose and jumping back, you could plant the hands, bring the knees to the arms, find crow, and then take it back through your vinyasa. Doesn't matter how you get there. Let's just meet up in downward facing dog when you're ready. Home stretch here. When you're ready to move on, let's take left leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to heart. Remember, try to minimize the momentum. Up and back, inhale. Left knee, left upper arm, exhale. Up and back, inhale. Left knee, right arm, exhale. Up and back. Foot between the hands. Inhale, crescent. Hands at heart or hands reaching up to you. You know what's coming. But take a moment to find your breath. And then when you're ready, we'll inhale, tip forward, come up, warrior 3. And then bend the front knee as you exhale, root into your left heel, step back, crescent. With your breath, 2 more times. Inhale, come on up. Exhale, step back. Inhale, let's fly. Exhale, crescent lunge. And then you choose, you stay here 3 breaths or come on up, warrior 3, final 3 breaths. We'll step back into your lunge. Let your hands come down. And we'll step forward into your squats. Again, feet parallel or feet a little wider than hips, toes out, heel in, your choice. Hands on ground or hands at heart. Depending on your knees, your body, your practice today, you might stay here and take your breaths. Or inhale, root into your feet, your entire length of your inhale to come on up. And the entire length of your exhale to come back down. Two more there. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Inhale, come on up. And exhale, bring it down. Again, however you'd like to make your journey into down dog, stay with your breath. We'll meet up in downward facing dog. From your down dog, let's inhale, plank. Hands or forearms, knees up or down. We're going to be here for an undisclosed number of breaths. I'm doing it with you. If you want a little bit more, inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step it down. Left leg lifts, inhale. Exhale, lower. Right leg, inhale. And lower. Left leg. And lower. One more round, right leg. And release. Left leg. And release. All the way down onto the belly, any way that works for you. Forehead to the mat. Arms forward. And legs straight back behind you. Feel your toe tips lengthening back as you reach forward through your fingertips. Forehead's going to stay down. As you inhale, let's take left leg and lift it and right arm and lift it. Exhale, lower. Inhale, right foot, left arm. And lower. Two more each side. Inhale, left leg, right arm. And lower. Right leg, left arm. And lower. Left leg, right arm. And release. Right leg, left arm. And lower. Inhale, both feet, both legs reach up and back. Stay here or begin to float your head. Hands can go forward. If that's too much, they can reach back. Couple rounds of breath in locust. You can either lift and just hold and breathe, or you can lower and lift with your breath. 2 more rounds of breath. Slowly lower it down, bring it down. Hands beside you, little shimmy of your hips. And let's press into hands and knees. Come on up, table. Swing your legs around. And we'll come to seated. As you come to seated, let's bring soles of the feet together, knees open. Hands on feet, ankles or shins. And let's sit up nice and tall for a few rounds of breath here. You're welcome to close your eyes. And if the breath got sporadic or difficult at all, start to even and iron it out again. When you're ready, let's take hands to your outer knees. Help press those knees together. Feet to the ground. We'll keep your right leg bent. Take your left leg out to straight. Option 1, keep the right foot on the right side. Option 2, cross it over. And option 3, wrap that bottom leg. All 3 are great bases. We're going to twist over the one that you've chosen for your body. So left arm will come on up toward the sky. When you're ready, left elbow will loop around your right knee. Right hand behind you for your twist. That right hand is pushing the ground away more than it's holding you up. And if at some point it becomes completely not necessary, you could just sort of clasp the hands and maintain your length. Let's breathe really fully and deeply into both sides of your waist, both sides of your rib cage. And nice and slowly, let's take your gaze, turn it all the way over your back shoulder. And then nice and slowly turn your gaze, take it all the way over your front shoulder. And then we'll go ahead and untwist. Lean back on your hands, uncross your legs, and take them out in front of you. We'll just do a little swivel of the legs. And then let's do your second side. So left knee bends. Whoop. Keep it on the left side. Cross it over and or wrap your right leg around you. When you're ready, right hand goes up toward the ceiling. And right elbow wraps around your left knee. Left hand back behind you on the floor. And we'll settle in here for the twist for a few breaths. Again, that left hand is helping you sit tall as opposed to holding you up. And if it's not necessary, you might clasp with your right hand in some way. Feeling the 2 sides of your waist, the 2 sides of your ribs. In addition to that balance between your in-breath and your out-breath, can you also have a sense of balance left to right in your breath? Left to right in terms of your nostrils and the air moving in and out. Left and right in terms of the capacity of your 2 lungs. We'll go ahead and untwist. Again, taking the hands behind you, uncrossing your legs, releasing them out in front of you, a little swivel of the legs. And then we'll bend the knees, bring the feet to the ground. Make sure you have mat to lay on behind you, and we're going to reach your hands toward the feet nice and slowly. We'll exhale, start to lower yourself down onto your back. Once you're down, take the arms overhead, take your legs out to straight. You might stay here and savor it, or really anchoring into your legs. As you inhale, start to reach your fingers toward the sky again, and then toward your feet. Peel yourself up inch by inch by inch. Sit super tall. And then exhale, round your spine, reach the hands forward, lower yourself back down. Get long, arms overhead. And we'll do that one more time. As you inhale, reaching forward, bringing yourself up. And as you exhale, rolling yourself back, down. Take the arms up overhead one more time and let yourself just sort of plop in this elongated shape. For a few more moments here, feeling and noticing that balance between the in and out breath. Feeling the balance between the left and the right nostril, the left and the right rib, or lung, I should say. When you're ready for those arms to come on down by your side, let's bring those arms down. Let the back of the hands release to the floor, thumbs turn out. Maybe you wiggle those shoulders and shoulder blades beneath you just a tiny bit. The eyes close if it's comfortable. And little by little here, allow the breath to release out of your control. Allowing the breath to once again become one of your body's natural, automatic processes. No longer requiring effort. And allow yourself here to take rest. Gently begin to deepen the breath. Guiding it back into that place of balance and steadiness. When you're ready to start moving again, start small with fingers and toes, wrists and ankles. And as you feel ready, we'll bend the knees, let the feet find the floor. Roll over to your side and gently press on up away from your mat, away from the ground, and into your comfortable seat once again. Bringing your hands together in front of your heart. Thank you all for practicing together. I hope that the blessings and gifts of this practice are a benefit to you as you head off into your day, and that you carry them with yourself, but also for everyone that you connect with along the way. The light within me honors the light within each of you. Namaste.